What if I told you that one of the greatest structures ever built by humans was created thousands of years ago, without modern machines, without computers, and without the technology we believe is necessary today? A structure so massive that even after 4,500 years, engineers still study it, scientists still debate it, and millions of people still ask one question: how did humans build the Great Pyramid of Giza? Was it just a tomb built by ancient workers, or is there a hidden secret behind its design that we still don't fully understand? Today, we are uncovering the mystery behind the pyramid that has survived time, wars, earthquakes, and civilizations disappearing into history.
Standing on the edge of the Giza Plateau in Egypt is the Great Pyramid of Giza, the last surviving wonder of the ancient world. When people look at it today, they see a giant monument made of millions of stones. But when you realize the scale of this achievement, the real mystery begins. The pyramid was built around 4,500 years ago during the reign of Khufu, and it originally reached about 146 meters into the sky. It was the tallest man-made structure on Earth for nearly 4,000 years. But the question that continues to confuse people is not just why it was built, it is how.
The biggest mystery starts with the stones. The Great Pyramid contains around 2.3 million limestone blocks, and many of these blocks weigh between 2 and 15 tons. Some of the massive stones inside the pyramid weigh even more. Imagine living thousands of years ago with no cranes, no trucks, no steel machines, and no modern tools. How could ancient Egyptians cut, move, lift, and place millions of stones with such incredible accuracy? This question has created countless theories, from advanced lost technology to ideas that ancient builders knew secrets we have forgotten. But the real story is even more fascinating. Ancient Egyptians were not using magic or impossible technology. They were masters of organization, mathematics, engineering, and human teamwork. Recent discoveries suggest that the pyramid was built by skilled workers, not slaves as many people once believed. Thousands of laborers worked in organized teams with food supplies, housing, and planning systems that allowed one of history's biggest construction projects to continue for decades.
But even with thousands of workers, one mystery remains: the precision. The Great Pyramid is aligned almost perfectly with the 4 cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. Its base covers more than 13 acres, yet the difference in measurement between its sides is surprisingly small. How did ancient builders achieve such accuracy? Some researchers believe they used observations of stars, shadows, and the movement of the sun to create their measurements. The ancient Egyptians had a deep understanding of astronomy, and the pyramid's alignment may have been connected to their belief that the pharaoh would join the heavens after death. And then comes the question that makes the pyramid even more mysterious. Why this shape? Why not a simple building? Why create a giant triangle reaching toward the sky? The answer may be connected to ancient Egyptian beliefs. The pyramid shape represented the rays of the sun, connecting the earth with the divine world. For the Egyptians, the pyramid was not just a building, it was a bridge between human life and eternity.
But hidden beneath the surface is another fascinating secret. Inside the Great Pyramid are narrow shafts that point toward specific areas of the sky. For many years, nobody knew their true purpose. Some researchers believe these shafts were designed for spiritual reasons, allowing the soul of the pharaoh to travel toward important stars connected with Egyptian beliefs. Others believe they may have had practical purposes related to ventilation or construction. Even today, scientists continue exploring these hidden passages using advanced technology. Another mystery is the pyramid's internal design. Deep inside are chambers that were built with incredible engineering knowledge. The Grand Gallery, a massive passage inside the pyramid, contains carefully placed stones that create a structure capable of supporting enormous weight above it. Ancient builders understood pressure, balance and structural strength in a way that still impresses modern engineers.
For centuries, people believed that the Great Pyramid was built only as a giant tomb. But the more scientists study it, the more they realize the pyramid represents something much bigger. It is a record of ancient knowledge. It shows how humans can achieve impossible things when mathematics, planning, and determination come together. But then another question appears. If ancient Egyptians were capable of creating something this advanced 4,500 years ago, what other knowledge did ancient civilizations have that disappeared over time? History is filled with lost inventions, forgotten techniques, and mysteries waiting to be uncovered. The pyramid reminds us that the past was not simple or primitive. It was built by people who looked at the impossible and decided to create it.
The secret behind the pyramid may not be a hidden treasure or a lost machine. The true secret is something far more powerful: human intelligence. The Great Pyramid proves that humans thousands of years ago were capable of planning on a massive scale, solving impossible engineering problems, and creating something that could survive longer than any empire. Today, millions of tourists stand in front of the pyramid and wonder how it was possible. But maybe the greatest mystery is not how the stones reach the top. Maybe the greatest mystery is how a civilization from thousands of years ago understood the power of ideas, teamwork, and knowledge.
Because the Great Pyramid was never just built from stone. It was built from human ambition. And that is the secret nobody can explain. Not because we don't know the answer, but because the answer reveals something incredible about us. Even thousands of years ago, humans were capable of building wonders that could challenge time itself. And perhaps the next great mystery is not hidden inside the pyramid. Perhaps it is hidden in what humanity will build next.